Hi everyone, Anthony here. This is Aquascaping on the Fly, Living Art Creations. I'm your host and content creator. And something I have today is really special to my heart, near and dear to my heart. My subscribers, you guys, we just hit 300. I am a baby channel that's not even a year old. The algorithm's getting me nowhere. You guys are finding me by accident, so I think that is amazing. And I wanted to do something special, and so I wanted to come up with a name for my group of people on my channel that are part of this growing movement. So what I came up with, I had some different names in mind, but then when I would Google them, somebody else was already using them, or I was like, okay, no, that really won't work. I can't use that one because it sounds too much like this. So I came up with the FlyScrapers Collective, okay? So we aquascape, I'm a flight attendant, FlyScrapers Collective. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. So from now on, it's just going to be you're my collective. You're my FlyScrapers Collective. But I want to give you guys a huge shout out that I love the fact that, because I can see the retention in my subscribers that are rewatching videos. So one of the things that will really, really help for the algorithm, because it honestly is getting me nowhere, it's getting me places that it's just hit and miss, is when you watch the video all the way to the end, when you like and comment, and of course are subscribed. That tells the algorithm that, hey, this is really good content out there. We'd like to see more of it. That's what it's really saying. And it's helping the algorithm put me in the proper channel for the people that are looking for aquascaping or terrariums. Now, I like the fact that my channel is a little bit different because we focus heavily on DIY and also foraging for our own supplies. So with that kind of theme, I did kind of want to touch on the fact, and I've mentioned this before with you guys, that I spilt. I was spiritually led to create this channel. Literally, when I started watching aquascaping for the first time, which was not even a year ago, I kind of just, it was an instant connection for me. I mean, I just fell in love with the first few videos. I was like, oh my God, I have to do this. And I felt compelled to start a YouTube channel and had never done one before. And it was almost like an obsession, a fun obsession. So I like to call this my lifestyle hobby because it really kind of is a lifestyle hobby. I mean, it really is. It's more than a hobby. The aspect I love about this most is I'm very grounded to Mother Earth, to Gaia. And I like it because what we're doing here is when you're building something in a tank, you're really building a mini Earth ecosystem behind the glass. And so whatever is behind your glass is a living, breathing organism that is entirely successful or failure based on what you put into it and how you take care of it. And that's one of the things I love about it, because I get a lot of my ideas for builds directly from Mother Nature herself. Either through an idea, or I go into a particular park, or I find something, and then that prompts me to want to carry out that build. Like all the tanks I have right now all came to me through inspiration. I can't say I'm that great that I came up with all these ideas on my own. I would be exhausted if I had to do something like that. But no, these come to me in the form of sometimes images or messages, or however you guys want to look at it. So for me, it is a very spiritual experience, and it's my way to express my creativity and to also help you guys in the same process, because I love the DIY aspect. I love building things myself. I'm very hands-on, and because I like to go out to nature, that's very hands-on. It's a great experience for me. So it's very beneficial. So it's not like, just going to a store, ordering through online, you're going to order this, order this, order this, order this, and you really have no attachment to it. When I put a build together, I'm attached to it because I've handpicked the hardwood and the rocks, and a lot of times the gravel. And then the things that I have to order are going to be the plants, and then right now the shrimp that we're dealing with. So for me, it is a lifestyle hobby, and I love it. I'm totally committed to it. I had no idea I would have 300 subscribers by now. I had no idea I would ever get any subscribers in the beginning, because some of my first videos are just oh my God, I look back on them, it's just so embarrassed at the things I did or said or whatever. But that you have to learn. I mean, you have to learn when you're doing something like this. And so my production, I feel like, has gotten a lot better over the last 6 months. And I'm just so thrilled that 300 of you have decided to join along with me in the journey. So now you're my FlyScapers collective. And going forward, we're still gonna do the Rainbow Series tanks. So that's a series of 5 tanks based on the colors of the rainbows. The first, I know you're thinking, hey, the rainbow has 6 colors. Yes, it does. But the artist inside me wants to do 5 colors, and I'm doing what's called a rhombus effect. So Google that and you'll know what I'm talking about. It's basically where you take a triangle that's pointing down with a triangle that's pointing up. The point where they intersect, which is a very small portion, makes a diamond effect. So therefore, I'm going to have 5 tanks, one for the 2 top, one for the 2 bottom points, and the middle point where they intersect is the rhombus tank. And the rhombus tank itself will be 2 colors. So that's already been in my head. It's already planned out. It's just I'm waiting for them to go on sale, because you know what? We don't have to pay full price for everything. We want to keep the builds as inexpensive as possible. So then again, thank you guys so much. One of the things that has really surprised me in this experience is how positive my comments have been, how my interaction with you when you're sending me messages, we're actually really dialoguing. And it's a beautiful exchange of energy on there. There's one of my videos that's gotten over 10,000 hits, and it's about dwarf hairgrass. And I have to explain in a post follow-up to that, because everybody loves that video. And I was like, I only got that experience because I did X, Y, and Z. When I went to put that dwarf hairgrass in the tanks above me, it fell apart because I did not use a top layer, a gravel or a sand or something, to top off the aqua soil, because the aqua soil moved so much that the dwarf hairgrass could never get a footing and just kept coming out and just kept having to be replanted. So it never could get runners. It died out. It was a horrible failure. The video, I grew beautiful dwarf hairgrass, enough for all 3 of those top tanks. All of it gone. Also, what did not help were the mystery snails, which the mystery snails are all gone now, because they also ate 2 types of my stem plants. Because when they would go up and down the stem, all the leaves would come off, the stems would die. And so even though I thought the mystery snails were beautiful, they had to go. They had to go. Then in Blackfish, which is my one political statement tank, it came with native Texas snails that were in the river that the rocks came out of. They eat holes in your plants. So I've been battling. Every time I find a snail, I get it out of there, because they're eating on my Anubias. And you know, we're not having that. We're not going to have that. So that's why a lot of my videos are based on real world examples of what's happened. And almost all my videos are full on tutorials. So if you're looking to set something up, you pretty much can find that content already. So if you guys have a question or want to see something, please put it into the comments. And for those of you who are sharing the videos, you're watching the videos all the way through, you're liking, you're commenting, thank you so much. That makes a huge difference. Hopefully one day the algorithm will find where it needs to go. And so I just want you to know, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I am truly overjoyed by your outpour of love and positive energy towards me in the videos that I put out there. So this is my way to thank you. So we're looking forward to, I think it's actually 301, so we'll just fudge it a little bit. We're looking for the next ones to join. So if you know anybody that wants to get into Aquascaping, give them a shout out. Until the next video, you guys have a great day.